what's good, YouTube? Man, I know you're like, damn, King X, you ain't give us an update in about 6 months. And I know, man, I apologize. But truth be told, there was a lot going on, man. And also, I was back in school, trying to like focus on that. But I'm gonna make this short video to let you guys know that I'm back. I mean, for the people that do follow me, right? I'm back and I'm gonna see if I could be more consistent with the videos, man. And to be honest with you, I just got bored. And in between like making music and vlogging and like doing everything by yourself, you just get burnt out, man. And I'm not saying that's what happened to me, but I actually did neglect just making videos. And yeah, I got a FX3 over here just collecting dust, and then the FX5 just came out, and I'm like, ooh, I want that one. So it's like, you know, the equipment's not the problem. It's really me. And I've been working on that, to be honest with you, because no matter what, I already said to myself, I'm retired, and the only thing I want to do with the rest of my life is be an artist, okay? Especially a hip hop, rap, trap, experimental artist, okay? I don't want to box myself in, but that's the genre that influenced me, motivated me, and believe it or not, guided me through life. So it's like, F it. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna try and keep this stream polite and not cuss too much. But I know you guys are asking, yo, King X, where the hell you been, man? So, the beginning of the year, I set out to create a new album, okay? And as I'm going through that, I got to find beats because I'm done with the YouTube beats that's not profitable. And believe it or not, I don't even got no more producer homies that produce for me like they used to. So yeah, that kind of like failed out. And so now I gotta make my own beats, right? If not, I'll go on Track Train or I get like a beat pack from my boy Perry. Shout out to Perry, alright? But other than that, man, the music left a bad taste in my mouth to like everybody's just out to get money from you. It's like, and the other thing is like you could buy a beat and then they'll sell that same beat to another person, whether you get the exclusive or not, they'll just resell it to somebody else, and you're like, damn. So yeah, and other than that, man, there was school. I had to focus on school for a while, so I put all my attention towards school for a bit, and now school is over. I'm sitting on like 2 degrees right now, and they both have to do with communications and media. So I'm way over equipped for this, right? But then again, it's like the passion sometimes fizzles out because you just get overwhelmed. And that's not to say that I don't have the gear. I have all the gear. I have all the best gear. I got a C800G just collecting dust, and I haven't rapped on it in like a month and a half. So am I spoiled? Yeah, because I could get anything I want, but I also gotta apply the work ethic too to grow this brand. Bunker 15 is a brand that means a lot to me. As you can see, it's tatted on me and stuff like that. So I take my brand very seriously. But when you're the only one working on a brand, it gets kind of difficult because you gotta like manage finances, you gotta do the music, you gotta do the production, the recording, the mixing, the mastering. And sometimes I do outsource certain things, but then again, I lose creative control when I do that because I don't know how one mixer thinks versus another mixer, or how one mastering engineer masters compared to another one. So you lose some type of creative freedom when you do that, but it has to be done because I can't be doing everything, or else I'm just gonna keep getting burnt out, and I'm not gonna see no progress that way, right? So, and then spring came around. You gotta understand, I am in a committed relationship, so that shit gets draining sometimes because you gotta like be there for other people. Not saying that I don't want to be there, but it's just like it gets tedious sometimes. Your significant others always got some bullshit going on, which discourage you to do your own thing. So it's a lot of obstacles in the way. But the kind of person that I am, I'd rather go through all the obstacles and still come out on top. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't let little things bother me like that to the point where like, oh, I'm just gonna give up. Nah, because the passion and the fire that I have for this thing that I'm doing, it can't burn out unless I clock out or something. But it never burned out. I've been doing this for over a decade, and I still have fun doing it. And that's my main driver. It's the fun, the intensity, the creation process. Just knowing that you could take a kick, a pad, some snares, and some hi hats, and you talk some real pain on it, and it becomes a song. And next thing you know, people are like, "Yo, I mess with this song, man. Yo, I like how you did that right there. Yo, this one of my favorites right here." That's the driving motivation for me. And also the money. Who don't want money? Who don't like money? But I'm not really money focused when I make music, but I'm more like creative focused. And speaking of money, like I said, man, I have a C800 just collecting dust, so money ain't an issue. And that's another thing too, man. Like just being able to get anything you want, kind of make life stale a little bit because the ambition kind of died. Because when I was like a young, like kid, I would say like 21, 22, getting that microphone was my only goal. It was just like once you get that mic, you made it. And now I got the mic and I barely use it. So that kind of messed with my head a little bit. Like, did I arrive, or am I still going, or is there still more to do? Do I want a Grammy now? Like, you understand? And then even with that, there's a lot of politics that come into play when it comes to getting a Grammy. You gotta have like connections. You gotta meet people. And I'm low key antisocial, so I'm like, yo, how's this gonna work out for me? But I'm working on all of that, right? I'm trying to go out more, meet more people. But I already have this idea in my head where like people are fake and they just want to benefit off of you. So I have a guard up, and that might be a bad thing for my career because that might keep people out when I really need people to come in. But the right kind of people, not just anybody. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of growing, a lot of learning, and you know, just hanging in there. But that's not to say that I stopped though. And the reason I haven't been doing the updates lately is, to be honest, I got bored. Like, my life wasn't changing that much to the point where I had to give an update every month. You know, it just be the same. So, what's next for me? Coming in the fall, in the winter. Excuse me. I'm really gonna focus in on my album. I gotta get this album done because I always said that I'll do two albums. I mean, one album every year. And I think I lapsed 1 year already. I didn't drop an album, so I'm overdue to drop an album, which is what I'm working on right now. And if you're a producer and you're seeing this, just click on my email in the description and just send me some beat packs and stuff like that. Because I'm open to working with other producers and different type of producers. And yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to not take another 6 months to do another update. I'm gonna try to be more on the monthly basis again, okay? Because I feel like every time I did a monthly update and the next 30 days will go by so fast, I'm like, damn, I got to do another update. And ain't that much change really, so it's like, that's what really happened. It's like, you know? But moving forward, I'm inspired again. I just saw a YouTube video. Actually, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. That's where I spend most of my time, right? But then again, I see these people just get in front of a camera and they just like talk and they just like be real and then say what's on their mind. And sometimes you connect with that and you can resonate. But then again, the video that I saw today, I forgot to create his name, but he's awesome. And he actually inspired me to like just come in the backyard and make this video because it's like, bro, if you're not out here connecting with the people, the least you could do is drop a video so like, it could reach somebody and then they could know more about you. But then again, I am a reserved kind of person, so I don't really like to say too much on camera. But once you get to know me, I'm pretty chill, I'm pretty laid back, and I like helping people. And sometimes I feel like I do that too much, and you know, it's a fault of mine to care too much, and then I end up being like resentful. I'm like, damn, this month, you know what I mean? Like I done did this and that, and this month, it happens, okay? I'm pretty sure we all got that one friend that backstabbed us, and you're like, damn, I done did so much for that month, but it's all good, man. So what you guys could expect from me coming later in the year? Definitely expect an album. I gotta do it. You know, there's no excuse for that. And other than that, I do want to get back into the video thing. I do want to shoot some music video because I rarely shoot music videos, and I don't know why that is. And I'm not that camera shy either. It's just that I don't know if I'm ready to pay a team like thousands of dollars just for a music video. Like, you know, I feel like I could get creative with that and just find some nice locations and do it myself. Just hire like a cameraman and an editor, and that's it. But the Hollywood production ideas that I have, I need that Rick Ross money. You feel me? That's what I need. I need that Rick Ross money. But not saying we broke either, man, because life been pretty good. The bank account is sitting right. It's sitting like real lovely right now. I don't even want to touch it, to be honest. But you know, we up on that. But it's the other things, the creativity, it's the inspiration. It's that's what I'm trying to get back at, you know. So I'm not gonna make this video too long. I did want to touch base, and yes, I've been missing for 6 months. I apologize for that. I'm gonna try my best to not let that happen again. But you know, other than that, man, everything is good. Everything is chill. Bunker 15 is still here, alive and well. You know, we still kicking it. We're still recording. And we're still doing our thing, man. The circle got smaller for sure, but at the end of the day, I am the bunker and I am Bunker 15. So as long as I'm here doing my thing, it doesn't really matter, okay? And that's pretty much all I got for y'all, man. Quick little update 6 months later. And yeah, man, we're back to business. We're back to recording. And as you know, it's my passion, so I'll never stop doing it. I don't plan on stopping. I don't care what life throws at me. I'm ran through it and keep recording. Alright. And with that being said, your man King Ek is signing out.